Okay guys, let's talk a little bit about variety and species and genetics. Obviously, there are two predominant species of coffee that are produced worldwide, which is Arabica and Robusta. In Fazenda Um, we only focus on Arabicas here, and Brazil is predominantly an Arabica coffee producer, especially because we're looking for coffees with higher complexity of flavors, more acidity, less bitterness, and then obviously Arabica is a variety that adapts really well into Brazilian terroir. And then in the farm, we talk about a lot about varieties. There are obviously very famous varieties in different countries. But in Brazil, I think we're still in this constant search of finding some of the most unique varieties that can really be well adapted into terroir. For the past few years, we had a lot of success with our Pink Bourbon, which is planted all the way in the back there. Our plants are about 5 to 6 years old now. And then in here, we're planting all the new varieties as well. So for a farmer, it is a constant testing and research and search of what good varieties can work really well on the farms. When we talk about terroir can be a wide range of many things. We can talk about climate, we can talk about soil. But for me and for us in Fazenda Um, it's really how well some of these genetics and varieties adapt into our own soil and our own farms. Which is why we today have 56 planted varieties and testing. We have about 17 to 18 that are fully in production mode, while the other ones are always still in testing phase. So in here we have a lot of the more exotic Colombian varieties that we're testing. We have some Larinas, we have some Cidras, some Ají Bourbons, some Ombligons, and these are all in the test phase. So these seedlings have been planted a year ago. They're growing, and then hopefully around next year or the next 2 years, we're going to start finally having some little cherries to start testing for quality of these coffee beans. So varieties is really a huge range of variables that will affect how varieties will perform in coffee farms. And I think it's a constant search for farmers to continue to test new varieties and test for quality in order to improve and bring new flavors out of the farm. One of the crucial components about varieties development in a farm is obviously starting to do your own nursery. So we have started doing our own nursery about 5 years ago, especially because we want to develop more exotic varieties and new varieties for the farm. So here we produce all our seedlings as well, working all the way up. So all these seedlings are about 6 months old now. We're going to be waiting until rain season in January and December for them to go out into the fields to be planted. And then every year we recycle and we start the new cycle of seedlings. Around harvest season now is when we're going to be planting these new seedlings to be planted on the other year. So here we have some new geisha seedlings that we're going to be planting in the new summer season and the rainy seasons. And then there's always people who ask about what's the difference of green tip and bronze tip. And when we talk about green tip and bronze tip, is really the color of the new leaves that grow out in the plants. So these are all green tipped. So all the new seedlings are all green tipped leaves. For some of the geishas, there's bronze tips as well. And some other varieties of Arabica really also are bronze tipped. So the new leaves will be a little bit more of bronze color. So this is sort of the difference, the type of geisha that people tend to specify on coffee packagings and for quality.